What's that?
How much have you spent on bidets?
So both were Prime Day deals.
So two $10,000 Japanese toilets.
No, they're like knockoffs.
Welcome to another episode of our friendly show. I've got Brandon with me today. Brandon, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I don't have my own camera, but I'm included here as button monkey.
Yeah.
And
That was a group decision. We're like, you gotta get Brandon off camera.
I was like, yeah, it's fine. We'll just more focus over
she
here.
demanded it. So good to have you on as always. And Vince, we're back
here again. Back in the
again.
showroom. Annandale Monument and Countertops.
It's like, I love it here so much.
GraniteMN.com.
We are talking about something today. Smart homes. We're talking specifically.
We talk about smart homes every day.
Oh my gosh. Lucky
You got to get more specific than that.
Today we're talking about plumbing, all right? Today,
smart plumbing.
not smart plumbing.
Oh, okay.
Super dumb plumbing. Okay, we're talking about smart homes, specifically our smart homes and how much we have invested in our smart homes. Basically what today is, it's an intervention, all right? We're going to share our stories and help ourselves, help you people probably not do the same things that we did, possibly. Or maybe
Maybe
or
not.
worse.
I feel like, like those, if you're done seeing those Dave Ramsey's financial,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, and they make these people write down their budget and what they've spent money on, and you're like, holy crap, that was me during this session of trying to figure out how much money I spent over, I don't know, it's got to be going on 8-9 years now, maybe 10 years, but you're like, oh my Jesus.
Well, yeah, it started when I did the tour at your house, and I was like, how much do you think you've spent? And then I needed to get a product list from you because I wanted to link everything in the description below. And so then I just added it up and sent it to you. And it was a big number.
It was, yeah. And then I did, your list it was incomplete. And so I went through and actually did the whole thing. And I was like, oh my Jesus.
Yeah.
It's not good. No,
So what you're saying is you could have done something good for the world. You could have maybe helped some homeless
Bought a
people
car
or whatever. But instead you've got fancy lights on your wall. And then we appreciate that. So
pretty much, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I have an addiction to smart home technology.
yes.
I think they do.
Scratching. I like the scratching there, Brandon. That was nice.
Like the smart home itch.
It's
Is that what
just
that's called?
From Dave Chappelle. That was the reference. But I feel like our audience might catch that. They're of the right demographic.
I think they are.
I think that's the correct demographic, yes.
I think our audience probably also has this smart home addiction if they're watching a smart home show. Let us know.
Maybe they'll just use this live or this podcast as a rationalization to spend more money on it.
It's possible.
I'm not as bad as them, so let's just go ahead and keep going.
Perhaps. But also a word of caution, you should not let your wives
watch this episode, number one.
It's a slippery slope.
Don't again. I think we mentioned this before. There's zero chance my wife will ever watch.
Well, if I ever want to blackmail against you, this is the one episode that I would be tell her to go watch.
Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Pete, how much do you spend on your smart home?
No, listen, I'm not as much.
Put him on the spot.
Not as much as you guys. To be honest with you, because I've worked in the smart home industry. I've gotten a lot of stuff given to me. I get stuff sent to me. I have spent and I've got money reimbursed. So I spent not nearly as much.
I like how he prefaces his whole thing. I'm about to do the same thing too, but yes, I understand.
I mean, the Homey Pro. Okay, the Homey Pro is the most expensive thing, but I didn't buy that. I got that for free.
That's okay though. I feel like you can just add. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff that I didn't pay for either, or got discounted or whatever. I just did what it would be at retail.
Yeah. But. So again, just for those of you watching that may have stuff to send me, you can continue to send me stuff for free, and I like to talk about it. So just getting that out of the way. But the Homey Pro, that's a $400 hub there. I've got a bunch of switches. The Lutron stuff, I've invested a decent amount in. A few hundred. Let's see, it's about.
Are you adding this up as you go?
I'm adding this up as I go. Yes.
Should we start with someone that prepared?
Yeah. Well, why do you think I was trying to shuffle it off to somebody else? I'm like, I'm not.
I think he did it on purpose.
All right.
He's calling you out on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll edit that out. Maybe we won't.
No.
I'm working on.
Please don't edit it out. It just makes it real.
All right. Well, now we're gonna put Vince in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. By the way, I thought I was the host of the show, and suddenly you're kicking it off to me. Suddenly you make this executive decision. Oh, Pete's gonna go first.
He's got the camera buttons.
I offered.
He offered those up to you.
the button monkey. We can switch right now, and you could be button monkey.
You gotta say button. You gotta say button.
He's gonna do button
You gotta say button all the way because you can't. If you say the other thing, it like you're an ON away
All right.
from
All right, I'm
something
button
completely
monkey.
different.
Oh, this is... Look at these headphones. These are way nicer. See,
Oh, is it?
I've got a small head. All right? So,
He doesn't know what buttons to push yet.
by
I
the
don't
way,
think.
Brandon,
So we're on one.
You're right. Okay.
So the one is all of us, 2 is me, and
Two
then
is you.
3 is going to be
Oh, yeah. All right.
Brandon.
So
How
I
did
got
you just not stare at the screen the whole time you're over here?
because I'm a professional. That's why. I've been on television shows.
I just realized you guys have
This is like
just as bad as ADD as I do.
This is a good spot to be in, though. I can see you guys. I can see the screen. I don't have
perfect
buttons.
one.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, and you're gonna learn that the headphones that you're wearing right now, they molt, and so you're gonna have black rings around your ears. So just FYI.
They molt.
Good to know. Good to know.
So-
All right, so now that Vince is in the hot seat,
Okay, so I'm going to make the same preface this with exactly what Pete said, like a bunch of stuff that's free. I did it at retail. I also, there are some things in here that you would have to have regardless. So like blinds or a stove or a refrigerator, dishwasher, a faucet, laundry set. Like those are all smart in my house. And so you can't like take the full value of it. But
you almost have to take like the difference. Like
yeah,
this would have doubled.
but I don't even know if it's that much of a difference between smart and non-smart. Like refrigerator, maybe like a couple $100.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right? So I'm just shy of $50,000.
Oh, jeez. Now that's a good button.
You reached over, and let me tell you, I've been doing smart home stuff since 2000. Well, let me see here, probably like 2015, 2014, right around there. So that's like for the duration of like stuff that I've held on to. Some stuff I've gotten rid of, like for example, I was not an early adopter, but I had like Insteon like switches in my house, but I sold all of those right before they went bankrupt and bought all Zooz switches. And so there's like been some, tossing back and forth promos. I buy a lot of stuff. If I'm going to buy anything, it's on Black Friday or Prime Days, stuff like that. So it's not, this was what came at as retail because I don't have physical receipts of what I paid for it, but I just did off of what I had price, or what the retail prices on this stuff was. So now that I got that out, I feel like this is like Smart Home Confessions.
Well,
that's
yeah,
the name
I
of
mean,
this episode.
Or like
See who's going to judge me once this posts.
So, if you're watching at home, feel free to embarrass yourselves and let us know how much you're
at the end of
investing in your house too.
But here, over 10 years, $5,000 a year. I mean, we went and did like a budget for like $2,000, and that was like nothing, right? Like, so I feel like. I don't feel like it's that
You didn't
bad.
just
It
spend
sounds really terrible. It sounds awful, but
You didn't spend it all in one day.
correct.
That's the other thing.
Didn't spend it all in one day over many years.
Did you break it up by category or by room by chance?
I actually broke it up by room, so
Okay.
then I know like what each of my rooms are worth. Smart home stuff.
Pete, what do you think he spent the most money on? What room?
Oh, his office is pretty cool. I was gonna say the big living room area with the wall and the TV. I don't know if you're counting all your TVs. It's got to be the main living room area.
Yeah, the main floor is about
But it's
20
outdoor.
20,000.
Oh,
Outdoor. Because the Yarbo. This man.
I don't have the Yarbo yet. I didn't put it on my list. That
That would've
50
tipped
grand
the
doesn't even
scale. That would've
include
tipped
the
the
outdoor. Don't have it yet. It's not here. So I didn't put it on my
so
list.
it's 55,000 for those of you keeping track.
So, but yeah, the kitchen was going to be the biggest one because you got your refrigerator. I got the smart things, refrigerator, smart things, dishwasher, smart things, stove, all the appliances, the appliance suite.
Do you find benefits from having the smart things appliances?
So the dishwasher is completely pointless, other than it telling you when you need to refill it. The rinse aid, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
But other than that, completely worthless. The stove is nice because you can remotely turn it on. So if I'm on my way home and I want to preheat the oven, and then set timers.
I think that would be a safety hazard, but
Yeah, so if you there's some safety precautions. If the door has been opened like within a certain amount of time, but like it won't let you do a remote start on it. But the nice part about it is you can set the timer right on the stove and it'll turn it off. Mm-hmm. And then the refrigerator, I like the hub. We use that for notes and stuff. And then the cameras inside is sweet because I will be at the grocery store and not know if I am out of ketchup or soy sauce. And I can just look in my refrigerator.
The answer is you're never out of soy sauce, but
you know what? The other day I was out of soy sauce. My
confident.
kids have gotten into this stage in their life. They're all boys, but they've gotten to the stage in their life where they use too much of everything. Like the other day, one of them is literally brushing his teeth, and he has a caterpillar-sized thing of toothpaste on his toothbrush. I was like, that is like literally half a dozen toothbrushings right there.
A week's worth of
like a week. Like, no wonder I don't have any toothbrush. Or like, I'm like, I just bought a thing of ketchup, and then you go to the sink and they put their plate in the sink, and there is like a mountain of ketchup still on. I don't get it.
yeah.
But I guess that's why kids are dumb.
I just didn't know people had to buy soy sauce. I thought that just you got soy sauce and it just
sits there forever. Not if your kids love it.
Like,
you get a
soy sauce.
fistful.
If your kids put it on everything, then it doesn't. And then they use too much of it.
Just making them squeeze the packets.
No, I have the bottle.
I'm a packet guy. Yeah.
Are you a packet guy? Maybe that's the way I should go, because then they have to open the packets.
I do have a question about the smart dishwasher though.
Yeah.
Because I have had this. Our kids, their chores, they trade off who gets to unload the dishwasher, right?
Got it.
Gets to, has to, right? It's a fight. But keeping track of whose turn it is difficult. I've tried to automate it based on like when the dishwasher turns off, and then I can have it, trigger an A or B type of thing. But if you get off the cycle for whatever reason, one of us steps in and does it, then it's. I have not found a good way to indicate whose turn it is to do the dishwasher. So if you can solve that, you can solve it. If you guys can solve that. I would love
the way that I do it is we just set up Alexa routines where it's your day. Like if it's Brandon's day for dishes, Brandon, it doesn't matter what's happening that day. It's yours, So that's how we do it. We just do it by days because.
Do you run it every day?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so
at
we
least
don't run it every day.
probably a couple times a day.
So that's where. Then we'd have people like
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but you don't have any kids.
We need a robot.
That loads that takes them out and then loads them into the cupboard and the whole works.
The only nice part about having 4 kids is if you can train them to do, you can get a lot of stuff done.
But I have
like
2 kids and I can't train them to do any. They've trained me. They've trained me to stop telling them to do stuff because it's so annoying trying to get them to do it.
The biggest thing is why are you yelling at me? Well, if you did it, you wouldn't have to be yelled at. Yeah, but if you just asked, we would. No, that's not true because I've done that too.
All right, well, so
anyways,
let's take the appliances out. Let's take TVs out. Let's take, let's get it to just switches, thermostats, hubs, like
bidet toilets.
Well,
that was in there too. I mean, again, that's a toilet, but it's a smart toilet.
That's true. What's your bidet budget?
What's that?
How much have you spent on bidets?
So both were Prime Day deals. So they were a year apart. So I want to get one and made sure that I liked it before I got another one.
Enjoyed it as too strong.
Enjoyed it, yes.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that bidet.
So 2 $10,000 Japanese toilets.
No, they're like knockoffs. Like Woodbridge is one brand, and then I can't remember the other. But between the 2 toilets, it's about $1,500. 2 toilets.
How much are you saving on toilet paper?
I bet it's considerable. Not to be like super detailed, but we still buy toilet paper because my girlfriend doesn't always want to use, because if you just
taking the bidet, huh?
Yeah, if you don't want to use it, if you're just going number 1, so then she just wants to use toilet paper instead. So, but we don't use as much because, obviously the predominant use of toilet paper is the massive amount that you're putting on your hand before you to do the number 2,
Yes.
So we go through really
tell us more about the process of wiping your butt.
So basically you have we go through maybe a 4-pack every 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You threw a lot of toilet paper.
All right,
we only have 2 adults.
Yeah, but you survived COVID just fine with the bidet. right?
Yeah,
There
no
was
toilet- didn't need toilet paper.
shortage. Doesn't even worry about it. So-
I'm telling you that of my smart home stuff, bidets are like up there as one of the best purchases that I've had for smart home stuff. I'm just telling you, anybody on the show, if you think it's weird. By the way, we're the only country in the world that does what we do, right?
It is odd.
Every other European country has bidets. Like, it is very normal. They think we're super weird that we'll just like take a towel and just, like,
Are we
it'd be
weird?
like, we're done.
Are we weird or are we just better?
It's like
I think it's weird.
It's the South Park episode. The paper industry.
And anytime, like I'm traveling for work and I sit and I'm in the bathroom and I'm like, oh, I gotta wipe my butt like a peasant. That's literally what I think.
You gotta wipe your butt like an American.
So we're gonna remove the appliances. We're removing TVs and we're removing.
No, bidets stay in. Bidets stay in the
Day
budget.
stays. What's the number?
Oh man,
Ballpark us.
Use
well,
spreadsheets.
let's just take out. So I got 2, 3. I probably take off. Let's just say like probably $12,000.
Okay. It's still pretty considerable.
But but it's not even just that too. You also have like my roller shades or my blinds are all smart too. But you need blinds. So I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be even. It's not smart. It has a motor in it. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard, when you have a smart home to kind of piece it all together of what is and what isn't smart.
What would you do differently? Like, where did you spend money?
Oh my
that just
God.
wasn't worth it, or then you replace the things and
Not yet. I would say faucets, like smart.
You-
it's over here trying to.
He's like dying. You know, you can just
mute-
edit that out, like your audio on that. You can just be like,
yeah, I can, but I won't. So
but that's all right.
Oh, wait.
And the mute button's too far away.
Too far away.
That's true.
We moved it so it's out of the shot.
Smart faucets are complete trash.
Oh yeah, we have two. But
yeah.
The only function that I could see where it would be beneficial is if you owned a cabin and it was a second home and you needed to, let's say, turn off the water for the cabin, you can remotely do that with a Moen faucet and then the Moen water shutoff valve. There's a winterizing function where it'll shut the valve off and then turn your faucet on. So basically it'll clear out your lines.
Oh, that's cool.
So it'll drain it. It's the only benefit, or even if you're doing like plumbing work for yourself at home and you don't want to walk down to the basement, it's the only function that I think is
You've never
worth
used
it.
your voice assistant to get you an exact cup of water?
No, at a certain, like I need a gallon of water at 98 degrees.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, same here. We just had to replace the batteries in the Moen one downstairs, and that was.
I just
annoying.
did it too. Maybe we're on the same cycle.
Yeah, we're synced up. So that was annoying. I was like, I don't really think about.
And then it
this.
stops working
Yeah,
too.
it just stops working. Why wouldn't it default to just being on? That's stupid. I guess that would also be bad though.
Yeah, and just kind of running constantly.
like,
but there's got to be like a better way to notify you, because I don't remember getting.
I'm sure it notified us plenty.
I don't remember getting any
Like,
app
I
or any
just-
notification saying it was going to go off soon.
So I do like the sensor part of it though. To be able to just wait.
But that's not. I mean, that is smart, but it's not connected.
Yeah.
And they have those
I don't know that It needs
words.
to be connected. I think just the wave is plenty.
Yep, I agree with
Start
that.
Again.
I mean, even if it gives you some data on it, like that's okay. But I don't need like the Echo compatibility where it's basically saying where I can ask her to turn it on and off. That's stupid. The only another one that was a huge waste of money that I regret wholeheartedly is my smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. I bought like the $200 ones from what brand is that?
You value your family much more than Pete does.
That is, we all know that though.
$150.
We all know it's the one links. It's a first alert one links. That they're cool because they're going to tell you what room it is and if it's carbon monoxide or if it's a fire alarm. But like from a notification standpoint, and that's the reason I got it, was it's not very good, number one. But number two, all you have to do is just get a listening device. Through Ring has one. Zooz has one that you just hook up if you have an interconnected system. So it was a huge waste of money for really not really much of a benefit other than this person telling me where the fire is. But my house isn't that big. I could probably figure it out pretty easily. I'll live in a mansion with like.
living area.
So that was bad because I have 10 of those.
Ooh,
Yeah, and I replaced every single one of them.
so that's
10 of them.
$2,000 right there.
Yep, that was a doozy.
And then
There's cheaper ways and more cost-effective ways.
The Insteon.
Oh, and the Insteon, yeah. I had every single switch in the house and some outlets and some other stuff. I don't even want to know how much I paid for all that, but I sold it for $1,000.
Okay, so yeah.
So
I did the same. I upgraded. I swapped all my switches because I wanted Lutron Caseta.
Yep.
But then they came out with the new Claro and Diva, which solved like my one complaint, which is I don't like the buttons. I like the tactile feel. Mostly my wife, and so I took that as an excuse to make an upgrade. But I actually sold the used switches for more than I got the new ones for. Because I got the new ones from a guy.
Oh, really?
On eBay at like a nice friendly discount by messaging him. I don't know if he was supposed to do that, but I got a deal, and then I sold the old ones on I think like Facebook Marketplace as a bulk.
Yeah, and mine was nice because it was a whole system. Like it was the switches, it was the hub. It was like a one-stop shop for somebody. So they were like, "Oh, sweet, let me just buy all these," and then a year later,
I wonder too, like when someone sells a house that has smart switches, how often the new owner ever even like sets them up.
Right. I did. You can still use the Insteon switches, like with Home Assistant. You can still like sync them up, but there's obviously no cloud service for it anymore. So, RIP.
Yeah, just dumb switches at this point. Okay, so looking back on the amount you spent, what are we down to? About 30-some thousand.
Yeah, probably right around there.
With our deductions, tax deductions.
By the way, I did
you-
tax
okay.
deduct some of those.
You
Those
just write it off.
Write it off.
Write it off.
So now that we
Business
have a show,
expenses.
it's a write-off.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, it's legit. It's a legitimate write-off. Pre-tax, at least.
I think you have to make.
Same with all this equipment, like write-off, baby.
At some point, you actually need to make money to write things off. But we'll. Oh, we're making so much money. Right. Okay. But my question is: so you spent $30,000 on this. If you could buy it all at one point, knowing you spent $30,000 on this, is it worth that amount? If someone said, "I'll give you all this for $30,000 installed," is that a yes or is that a no?
I would say some of it is, and then some of it isn't. Like the switches, I would say yes. All of like kind of that stuff, but there was like a bunch of other stuff that I use, but don't use it as much as like I would want to. Like for example, like all of like the Echoes that I have, like I have the 15, the 10, the Studios. Honestly, I'd probably wouldn't have very many of those if like I was at the beginning. Like you kind of go through this. I went through this phase of like buying every single Echo and having an Echo in every single room.
I know
like,
how that goes.
Yeah. You want it in every room. You want everybody. The coolest part, I mean, what I really liked about the Echoes when I first got them and why I thought they were the best thing since sliced bread was the drop-in feature. So, you know what the drop-in feature is on the Echoes?
Is that where you listen to your children?
Yeah, no, no. So what it does is it basically is like a one-way, or it's two-way, but I can just drop into the house and I can camera and audio, and they know I'm there. It's not like spying or whatever, but like it pops up and makes a noise that I'm there. It'll show like a video conferencing thing without having to like make a phone call and be responsible for them to actually answer the phone call. So you can drop into any of the rooms.
Just everywhere.
Yeah. So if they're not in the main floor, I can drop into the bedroom and be like, "What are you guys doing? Like, why is the house not clean yet?" You know, that type of stuff.
Or like the modern day dinner bell.
Yeah, that too. Announcements. I also like the Echoes for like doing the like whole house speaker system. Like I'm not super fancy where I have built-in speakers throughout my house. So these work great where you can play the same music throughout the entire house and make music groups with all the Echoes too. But I probably would lay off on some of those.
Okay.
I got a bunch of studios. I think I have like 4 of them.
I've done like the comparisons, and then I'll get the next generation, and then I ended up like selling the other ones for like pennies on the dollar because nobody wants the old ones. But I've got $2,500 in voice assistants. Like,
whoa,
that sounds probably pretty accurate. I mean, are you doing retail or you did
retail price?
Okay,
and obviously I never paid retail.
I mean, I was gonna say I've never
I'm allergic
bought
to paying retail.
Yeah, I'm
It's
also
my
allergic.
religion.
yeah. He haggles on Amazon. That's his.
I wait until Prime Day, baby.
I mean, like, I don't think I've ever bought an Amazon Echo of any type outside of either Black Friday or Prime Day.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't with those. You can't. I mean, it's like they jack the price up by 3 times. It's ridiculous.
And typically, what you can do with those is you just like on Prime Day or even like Black Friday, they'll give you like a 25% off coupon. Plus, they'll give you a trade-in value if you have an old one. So even like those really old like Echo Dots, the really round flat ones, they'll give you $15 for those.
Yeah.
Plus then you get the
Plus the extra 25% off of the discounted price. So that's why it's like the only time it's really worth it. I feel like if you're only paying less than $30, $40 for a hub. Although I've paid expensive ones for like the 15 and the 10. I'm with you on the 10. The 10's a little gimmicky with the spinny head that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a voice assistant in every room.
Currently, yes, I do.
Bathrooms too.
Bathrooms too. Those are just not the shows.
Yeah.
don't have any cameras on those. They're just the speakers, like the actual Echo speakers, the nice speakers. Because I have a routine where I go in there and I say, Alexa, like shower time, and it'll turn on the lights and pump on some music. You
need the Kohler shower system.
I really want to get the shower by Moen, the U shower by Moen. It's in my shopping cart, but I have to do a remodel for that. So,
am I cruel in that we've only got one? We've got 2 Alexas, I think. My son.
Do you want more?
my son has one that he literally unplugs and plugs into the bathroom, and he goes in the shower and he plugs it. He totes it around. So, yeah.
They have the ones that are battery powered, right? Where you can just put it in like a. Yeah, you just get him one of those for Christmas.
He's got one and it's fine.
No, it's just like no.
Shower
It's just an attachment that goes on, and so it makes it battery powered, and he puts it on a dock, and then he can carry it with him where he goes. Like if he wants to go to the shower or outside.
I
Being
suppose.
such a cheap ass.
That's my mantra, man. I gotta save it for golf.
I was gonna say. Kids will make their own money someday. It's fine.
That's right. That's right. So okay, well that's good. I mean that's an investment, but I'm glad you're proud of it, at least for the most part.
I think it's a little embarrassing, but
okay,
that's okay.
But
I'm happy with what I've come up with. Like it's fun doing routines, and
I mean
it's like having a blank canvas. Like when you have a bunch of smart home devices, you can make a blank canvas of whatever routines you want. You're like, I got all these different sensors and things. You're like, all right, what can I create with it? And then you just.
So that wall that you got, your cool LED wall, like I legit think there would be people that would pay just $30,000 for that.
Oh yeah,
like
sure.
Yeah, if you wanted to go install that in someone's house, like I bet they would.
I'd do it. Anybody online, if you
check out his wall,
check out my wall, and if you want me to come do it for you, I'll come and build one for a price. But you have to allow for us to take video of it as well.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, no, that's a lot, but yeah, it's very cool. Brandon, what do you got? What's your...
All right, so I'm not quite as bad as Vince here. I spent $20,000 on our smart home. That excludes anything related to my studios, like this equipment we're using to record. Mm-hmm. No TVs, no theater equipment.
Yep.
And that does not include our recent rack upgrade. So I did the Unify network. Otherwise, I think I spent $1,600 on that. So... that's over 100 devices being used right now in my house, like at this very moment. So that maths out fairly well. Now, similar to you, I've been writing about smart home technology for Realtor Magazine for 6 years now. So I have been sent products, but the reality is a lot of times when you get stuff for free, you get one of them for one. So like, what's one switch going to do? The other thing is it's across multiple ecosystems, right? So like I'm the type of guy that just wants to have one platform. So the idea of having this Frankenstein house kind of like, that just is not appealing to me. So a lot of that stuff like didn't get used. Like I tested it, and then when I was done testing, I was just done with it. So I've kind of operated on like the current versus challenger mentality. Like if I get a new lock, I'll try it out.
Yep.
If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, the Schlagen Code Plus goes back on. It's my tried and true option. So we'll see if the new Visage is going to be the next thing. But no, so I thought about like, okay, of all the stuff that I got, 26% of it did receive for testing and I'm still using, but most of that was like higher ticket items. So robot vacuums and robot mowers. When a robot vacuum costs $1,200 retail.
Right. So how many vacuum? I know I've been to your house. You've got a lot of.
Yeah. So
you have a lot of vacuums. How many are you counting in your?
Yeah. So currently we have one upstairs and one downstairs.
Okay.
So just two.
But in your the
robot
amount you
mowers.
spend it, how many?
Yeah, that's
Just the two. Okay.
2 robot vacuums, and then I think I only included one mower.
Okay.
So
Smart.
Yeah. So interestingly, the value stuff that I received for testing is actually 59% of the overall price. So really, I spent 40% of that number. So it's not so bad, I don't think. But the thing is that like I would buy those items. So I would buy a robot vacuum in a heartbeat, like Roborock or a Dreamy. I think they're definitely worth it. You just think of the time savings. And you get what you pay for, right? If you get a cheap vacuum, it's just gonna be frustrating. Like it gets stuck in the corner. It's just do a good job, runs over cords, gets caught. Yeah. But then I also looked at like, all right, like what did I spend by category? And for me, lighting and shades was number one. And like if I was gonna build a house, I would like from the beginning do lighting and shades. And ideally,
Hardwired?
yeah. Ideally, I would have the builder do it, so it would be part of the mortgage and just all wrapped in, and I wouldn't have to play electrician and fairly capable individual and switch out a switch in like 15 minutes. But
Or just call me to run up in your attic and run some
He
wires.
can switch out in 15 minutes, but he shocks himself half a dozen times.
well, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. It's Pavlov's
That's
law.
how you learn half a dozen times.
We did my friend's house as well, and it was funny watching him get electrocuted for the first time in his life. I was like, oh, got a first timer over here, huh?
If I could be
110 is okay. Don't stay away from 220.
Yeah.
220 will send you to the hospital.
Yes. By the way, just so we are electrocution actually means you died from electricity. A shock is if you get. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Electrocution means you died from the electricity.
Getting all
A shot.
technical.
Anything else is considered a shock. So, yeah. So really, don't electrify yourself. Get electrocuted.
Interesting.
You don't want to be electrocuted.
Do you know why it's human beings can't withstand electrical shock very well?
We're sissies. I don't know why.
No, it's actually medically are the electric signals that our body sends from the brain to other parts of using our nervous system. It's the same frequency as when you get shocked with electricity.
We're too smart, is what you're saying.
What if we change the frequency of electricity? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Shucks. All right, so $2,500 in lighting, mostly Lutron because I like it. It's in every room except for our closets and 3 of the bathrooms.
What do you have in your closets and bathrooms?
You don't want to know what's in his closet.
Motion sensors.
Oh, just motion sensor switches? Okay.
Semi-smart. Smart enough.
So you didn't do those separately. You have them built in.
Yeah.
Do you like that more than if you just had like motion sensors,
Yeah,
like
just
with
keep
the
it simple,
switches?
stupid kind
Okay,
of
all right.
mentality. And so closets, I think it's great. You just walk in, turns off. Like a bathroom, I don't really like having it.
I was gonna say, it kind of might be a pain in the butt, like when you get in the shower and then the lights turn on you because
So I don't have it there.
I've solved the bathroom problem with the motion. I have
with a bidet.
not with the no. You don't want a bidet. What you got to do, you need 2 devices. You need a motion sensor to trigger the lights to turn on, and then you have a contact sensor on the door that it will not turn off while the door's shut. Right, so it'll stay on unless you if
Do you leave
it,
your bathrooms open all the time then?
yeah
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, it's flawless.
So the last category that I spent a good amount of money on is cameras. So I went with Reolink. I love that it's power over Ethernet, and included in that cost was like having someone help me with running the Ethernet out to the different cameras. So they're just like a really good bang for your buck. You get the one unit, get the individual cameras, and I've got the track mix in the backyard, and then I've got up front just the fixed power over Ethernet ones, and it works great. Records locally, can pull it up anywhere in the world, see it, get notifications. Yeah, it's a great system. So,
I have one Reolink camera. I like the Trax one, the 4 LTD one, Trax Mix. Yeah, they work good. They're sweet.
so if I had to do it all again, I would say spend the money up front on a good pre-wire for your house, so having a good, robust Ethernet network. I would spend the money on the network. I wish I would have done Unify earlier, honestly, just with having so much stuff. And then, like I said before, I think you get what you pay for with a robot vacuum. So I would get a good mid-range or higher range. I don't know that you need the latest one. I think you can get away with getting like last year's model when it goes on sale around Prime Day. That's a good deal. And then, I would do lighting and shades day one.
I agree with that. I like probably one of my favorite ones is the shades.
Yeah. So do you have any? I mean, you do a good job of updating when you don't like something. But do you have any big
all-time regrets?
We talked about Insteon. We know you don't like the Insteon. That was anything else that's.
I had the privilege of moving, so
that helps.
I started over 6 years ago or something like that. But in our townhouse that we had previously, I had Wi-Fi switches, and so there's some limitations there. So
we're missing business here, Vince. Someone die. They need a head start.
Call me right away.
Exactly. Cool. So I mean, yeah, you do it the smart way, it seems, and you get good things generally. Instead of trying to deal with the crap that I generally tend to get and then need to change out. But yeah, and so you don't have a whole lot.
That's probably the nice part about testing too, is get a bunch of different stuff. You can kind of see what you like and then go from there after you make.
Yeah, I always have my best of, this is my favorite, my go-to. And it's hard when brands reach out that
here's free stuff and this is all hot garbage.
Yeah, so I just don't accept that stuff.
Yeah. All right, should we go to my glorious?
Let's go to the button monkeys.
All right, the button monkey. Beep, 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 beep. Here we go.
Button monkey 2.0.
Sorry, guys. That's the only button that I can literally.
The only one you can
here.
reach right there.
Exactly. So we're getting
to move it so it's out of the shot.
I did, but okay. All right. So my smart home, like you guys, probably more than you guys, I've gotten most of the stuff I have paid. That's my glass.
Well, I wanted to move it out of the shot.
A lot of it I've gotten either gifted to me or when I was working in the industry. I haven't paid for a whole lot of it, but I have added up a rough idea of what it would cost. I pull it up here.
$3.
How much do you spend? $3.
$27.
Between the two, we got an over under on this.
All right.
Should we pick a number?
Are you looking for the number I spent or the number of the value of the stuff that I have?
Total value. Yeah.
Total value is
total value. What do you got?
19,000.
Ooh, I'm gonna go under. I'll say 12,000.
Okay, it's under $10,000. It's I don't have
price is right.
Yeah,
we're over.
We're both
my
over.
my
$1. My $3 would have won. Shit. Break it down for us.
My estimate is between somewhere at $8,000 and $9,000.
Okay,
and that includes the biggest. Again, I got lots of hobs that are expensive, but I got blinds. I got about $1,800 worth of blinds in my house. I do have a vacuum that's valued at $1,600. If you want to spend $1,600 on a vacuum,
oh my gosh,
that roams around randomly and doesn't get half the spots you want it to get.
I think the butter
which one is that?
Like $900.
Are you going to tell us which one it is?
I should, because I made it. Okay, I feel like there's something wrong with the vacuum. What's it called? It's an EcoVax. It was working fine. When I made I liked the review. I gave it a decent review.
But Pete hasn't replaced any of the parts that need to be changed out.
No, it has nothing to do with this sucking power.
You to open it up and take out the rollers and there's dog poop
I gotta
in
show
there.
you. I gotta show you guys the map of this thing. It's drunk. It's literally the drunkest thing you've ever seen. Anyways, so that's that. And then I spent a lot of money. The next biggest thing are LED lights. I really like LED lights. My kitchen project, which I've made.
Need a whole light wall. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I do. I absolutely
we talked about this. We're gonna do one.
I have not abandoned the whole light wall.
I think was it the issue convincing your wife?
Yes, that's one of the big issues. I've got an idea for doing this slanty, maybe. Anyway, we can talk about this.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sweet. Anyways, I have LEDs through my kitchen project. That was about all.
That was a good video. I love that video.
Thank you. But that one was about $450 for all this.
Oh, that's not bad
stuff.
at all.
Yeah, I mean, compared to a professional install, that was pretty good.
It is a professional install. You did it.
I did it. I'm a professional of a different sort. So that was about $450. I've got cabinets that have LEDs. I've got my bookshelves that have LEDs. I spent probably another $400 to $500 in LED lights throughout my house. My kids have LEDs. I spent $100 on the LEDs that go behind the television. I think those are kind of fun.
I got those.
I had those ones.
You don't like those?
Well, we changed that room out. It was down in the
Yeah, but it's not your only TV. You don't have ones upstairs either? No. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm disappointed.
I mean,
Anyways,
they're fun for the
yeah.
kids as video games.
in our
And
whole house, actually. 2 TVs and then the theater. That's it.
2 TVs.
just
And
a
then just the
two- it's just
massive, then the most massive television in the world. Other
It's
than
just
that,
2 of them, I get it. It makes sense. They don't have any kids that, where you have to shoo them off to go watch TV or play games somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
we've only got 2 TVs in our house too.
But the one I never watched
Damn.
is it's in the workout room.
I have one.
I don't go in there.
2, 3, 4.
You don't go in the workout room? I could never guess.
I have 7 TVs.
7 TVs. I don't even have that many rooms.
One in
my
each of the
house.
Airbnb rooms. Both the kids'
It's running a
rooms.
freaking hotel over there. So that
Yeah.
makes
That's
sense.
right. What business aren't you in? Is there?
My brother came to me the other day and he's like, I don't know of anybody that has as many side hustles as you do. I do a lot.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's how we're able to work in this
right.
lovely studio with whatever that door is right there. So it's nice. I have
Countertop.
all right, so moving on. I've got Lutra, a lot of switches. I've spent I spent probably close to $1,000. Okay, I haven't spent $1,000. I have close to $1,000 worth of switches and buttons. There's just always the chance Kelly's watching and she needs to know that I get things for free.
Cassie knows how much I've spent.
Yeah. So you were talking
That's what a healthy marriage looks like.
So, trust me, I have no idea. She runs all the money. My thank God, because otherwise I would not. I'd be in jail probably if I didn't.
Guess how long it took her to find camera number 2 here? 3 days.
I was going to say not long.
3 days.
Okay, my wife.
This is a different one. I'm like,
One day,
No.
I was out. We were tailgating. I went to tailgating before a Gopher game. It was morning, right? We left early. We got there at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I get a text or a call or something from my wife. She's like, "Did you go to Cub Foods this morning?" I'm like, "Well, how often are you checking?" Yeah, we went to get tailgating supplies.
Automatic
Like,
notifications when you
I'm
spend
like,
money
what
on a debit
on
card.
earth? Yeah, so she knows any money that gets spent. I legit. If she ever left me, like she could clean me out. I don't know how much is in our bank right now.
Don't give her any ideas.
This is bad. I know. She's like,
the other thing too is that when you have a smart home, there's cameras everywhere, and including the doorbell. So and everyone's working from home now. It's like
So packages coming. You're like, why is there 2 packages that showed up today?
I need to start sending them to the office or something.
yeah, yeah. I
The
can't
nice
deal with
thing
that.
is,
So you can sneak
there's
a bit in
much
your
good stuff to
backpack.
test. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just another doorbell to test.
I wonder
Yeah.
I wonder if she actually believes that. Like, it gets to the point where like, is this really a test device?
Yeah, no, she's more worried about me spending money on golf. That's really where she's at.
So yeah, you spend how much on a smart home, and then how much have you spent on golf
I
clubs?
do know how much I spend on golf clubs. If you want to know that, it is. Well, okay, that okay, it's more. No, it's not. It's not quite more than I spend on smart home.
I was going to say it's probably close.
If you count the golf, the money I've
I
spent
was just
on
talking about like the
golf,
equipment.
I mean, I've spent
That's just equipment.
tens of thousands of dollars golfing, but the equipment,
I mean,
yeah,
your
no.
simulator,
Oh,
you get
that
clubs,
was a gift
shoes,
from my wife, so it was my money. Okay, all right, yeah, okay. I spent more on golf than my smart home.
apparel,
But you know what?
So, I
like
think
any
that's
like
true.
rangefinders, watches.
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
all that
yeah.
It goes so deep in any hobby, and smart home is no different.
Right,
And
so
that's
this is
true.
a-
Smart home is in some way it does add value to your house. Like there are certain aspects
Yep.
that do add value. Switches probably not so much.
Really?
Switches?
No, like
It doesn't add value when you.
people like it, but they don't pay more for it.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh, it's like kind of
value
just
to
built
me.
in.
Yeah,
Just
resale
built-in
value.
value.
Resale value. I don't think what does add resale the
Smart lock, thermostat, and
Yeah.
the blinds.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can do when you're
blinds,
selling.
Maybe.
Brandon knows this. You know, like
But at a certain price
countertops,
point, there's
appliances.
expected, right?
Okay.
Like,
right.
Listen, real estate here. Real estate's a fraud. We all know this.
Whoa.
I need to get.
Damn, he went hard.
I need to get your honest answer as a realtor, because I don't know how they always say, okay, this adds value to your house, but like you don't know what it would have sold without that, Or
Sure, you just
so
look at a
no,
similar
you
Just
don't.
look at
There's
comps?
no,
No,
there's
you look at sales comps. Look at a similar house that sold down the street that didn't.
But it's not always about
But
that either. It's about generating more offers. So if you've made improvements on it, you're getting more like interest in your home. You might have 5, 6, 7 offers, which is going to drive price up anyways too. So you just look better.
I mean, I'm not leaving my house until my wife leaves me. Then I will have
Damn, this is dark.
it. It is. Yeah. So, anyways, point is,
I choose not to take Pete in. So
you've got like all this property. You got so much room here.
so Pete needs this place to stay.
Talking about subletting, letting this area right here. Like,
Yeah, not for residential.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you're an hour and a half from my house. I don't need to.
I think Pete needs, but we'd have like a offline conversation about your relationship right now.
I think we probably do. This whole podcast seems to somehow always turn into me being an idiot about my personal life. Yeah, it's like the lesson here is don't live your life like mine. Is what?
Lesson here is don't get married. Oh wait,
No, get married. Oh my gosh, getting married was honestly the best thing I ever did for me. I don't know about for her, but for me, it was glorious. I really try to make her happy.
He has a whole series on it.
I do. Yes.
Smart home, please. A woman.
How to please a woman with home automation. Yeah, I have a whole series on my YouTube channel on pleasing women with home automation.
I love that. It's my favorite line in every video you do.
So, anyways, looking at all my costs that I spent, I think the switches were a good value despite not raising the value of my house, which is all a hoax, as we discussed.
Again, like life enhancement, totally worth it. Worth everybody. Would
Yeah.
do that right away every single time. But as
Yeah.
far as like selling the house, and like you could just remove them and bring them to the next house, but like by the time I move, there's gonna be a new generation of switches I'm gonna want to use instead. Like I might want to go with Lutron Raw 3 or Homeworks or something. Or, you'll get crazy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, but I mean, now that I look at how much has been spent on this, I mean, if I could take it back, there's a lot of things I would do, like the garage door. I've mentioned that before. Some of the switches, but if I could like swap it all for like new golf clubs, like that is also, if that was an option, like. I'm turning this into a
Come
golf.
from the man that owns this smart home channel.
Yes, I'm turning it into a golf channel. It's gonna happen. But
A smart golf channel.
no, most stuff is really good and adds a lot of value. I haven't gone crazy. I love the LEDs in my kitchen, like we've said. I think those are great. It's just like the stupid, like I've wasted money on some bad products.
What are the things you regret the most?
It's the same thing I've said probably 10 times. What do you think it is? What do I regret most purchasing my house?
Well, you
Start to give me a
Your
W.
children.
Oh, wait.
No, give me an I.
Should have went with Wiz.
Give me a Z. It's Wiz light bulbs. Don't ever buy Wiz light bulbs.
Well, you definitely shouldn't have built them into the cabinet or the shelves. Like,
Yeah, that was.
I already knew they were bad.
But I already.
I've never had a whizzer.
Yeah, don't. The LEDs actually do better than the bulbs for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, the strips.
As far as maintaining connectivity and whatnot, but
That's good.
yeah, you still get turn your lights on. Oh, the one shelf's not going on for some reason tonight. That's
so
great.
funny.
That's
that
great.
happens to me all the time. I actually have that issue with some of my Govee lights. Some of the older models.
Yeah,
I think I need to swap them out with the M1s. But
Interesting.
yeah, I just thought about this. Another one that I regret is my purchase of smart ceiling fans. I would.
Oh yeah, just get a switch, man.
Yeah, that was the other one too. It's a full on cloud based
Oh, cloud-based. Good God.
modern forms fan.
Ooh.
And it is a nightmare. And I wish I would just use a dumb switch. Even Zooz has the built-in, the drive relay switches or the dual ones, so you can even do it with one switch. But yeah, that was a big bummer for me.
I hate fans with remotes too. Like, what am I going to use this remote? Like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I don't even need it. You just get the dumbest, the dumbest one out there, and just use a regular other switch. I agree. I regret that wholeheartedly.
I got mine connected.
And they're so spendy too.
Yeah, but you get I've got a Lutron and I've got a GE fan controller, and so then they work on the wall, but they also work with the remote by the bed. Like I said, you can turn it on and off there, and you can automate it if you want to automate the fan and stuff.
Maybe I should just swap them out, get rid of them, and just use some Zooz relay switches. What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah, besides the lighting. or is it just
I like
lighting?
it's the lighting. It's got to be. Like I said, I really like the Lutron. I like the LED. I mean, my kitchen LEDs. I'm very proud of that project, and so that's got to be my favorite thing. Other than the sensible things. I mean, the sensible things we've talked about, the garage door opener and stuff. That just, that's my favorite because I haven't had my house robbed from leaving the garage door open. So I guess it's hard to.
You have had?
No, I haven't because
okay.
it shuts itself because I used to leave it open once a month and all night, and we've had lots of robberies. In
But
our
wait,
neighborhood.
does your garage look like your office though? So it's like kind of like a hoarding center. So
Oh,
no
but
one's
that,
like, they're like, oh, I'm not going in there.
The garage is not as. That's where my golf simulator is, man. I got to keep
that's
that
right. Okay.
keep that somewhat. At least keep an area big enough to swing a golf club in there. That's.
just see Pete swinging his clubs with boxes all around him on 3 sides, but just enough for him to swing his club.
By the way, have you ever driven by a house and like looked in the garage and it's like empty? Like those people creep me out. I don't know how you have. Like, what are you doing? Where like you're too clean. You're
Brandon's
hiding something.
pretty close.
Okay.
Because they park in the garage.
Okay,
Like,
so real estate agent, so I see this all the time, but like occasionally we'll have like pristine garages. And
Yeah.
How do they?
It's not possible.
there's
like, where do you put all your tools?
but
yeah,
they
like-
have a spot for them. There's
Do you-
like
that
it's,
is the
like,
spot.
labeled,
Like-
perfectly organized. Like I want to be that person.
Okay, I get the organized garage, but what about? I'm talking like some that have like nothing. They've been there for years,
yeah,
and there
that's
is
weird.
nothing in there, and I'm like, what?
Like, where do you put all your
Yeah,
stuff?
you got tools,
Right,
you got
right.
stuff.
I mean, just basic stuff. Like, where do you put all like your winter stuff? Like
Yeah,
when you're not,
I know.
like when there's summertime, like
I feel like you're
camping.
Like,
do you not camp? Like,
you're probably burying dead bodies, and you're like, oh man, someone's gonna see my shovel. I better not have any tools in my garage, and so you hide them. So I don't know.
And the concrete is like pristine. Like,
Yeah.
never spilled a speck of dirt on it before.
yeah,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You can't trust people like that.
No, you really can't. So,
So if you're watching and your garage looks like that, please comment about why your garage looks like that, because we don't understand.
yes.
I mean, I understand being organized, but like
having
sterile?
nothing.
No, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it'd be like going and seeing someone's closet and seeing one shirt, right? Like what?
Well, it's the Amazon Basic shirt, actually.
Yeah, at least you've got 3 of them. Right? I'm talking like you have one shirt.
No, the other one he said he's got like 15 or 20 of those
No, I
polos.
don't have that many. I have like
Don't you have a subscription
We're
for
gonna-
Amazon Basic shirts? They just send them to you every.
Subscribe and save.
different colors. I like this color the most, and I don't know. It's just easy.
Basics. Amazon. I've never bought clothing off
It's way
Amazon
better
ever.
than-
Have you ever bought clothing off
I bought,
Amazon?
like, all sorts of polos. And This
No.
one's the best.
I feel like it kind of be a little weird to buy Amazon clothing.
I bought one to start, and I loved it better than all the rest. And I bought more. It's
All right.
No, I bought a pair of pants. I did buy a pair of Amazon pants, golf pants. They were like $15. They're great. I love them, actually, to be honest with you.
Want to be funny? The only thing I've ever bought off Amazon is for clothing was I bought Anna a crab costume that literally like an Amazon like crab costume that she wore to an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet that we went to together. She wore that to the buffet. That's the only piece of clothing I've ever bought off Amazon.
fantastic.
Nice. By the way, when are they going to get smart clothing? Like in Back to the Future Part 2?
I mean, they got those
Like, that's
little
like-
Echo glasses.
EcoFlow has a hat now that's a charger. I thought it was so awesome. I was so excited to
Really?
share it with Cassie because like she does.
What happens when the battery explodes on your
You
head?
die. It explodes behind you, and the acid goes down your neck. You die. But no, it was saying like it charges your phone in like 4 hours. Like, how cool is that?
Where do you put your phone
Do you,
if
like,
it's on
set it
the
on your
hat's
head?
on your head?
Well, so no, it's the cable goes. It's like
So
it says
you're
two-
tethered? You're tethered to your hat?
So you like look like RoboCop or something? Like
You're wearing the hat.
Yeah,
The
but then you got a
goes-
cord.
The cord goes down your back and then into your pocket.
it would have been way cool if they just had a pocket on the side of the hat or something. Just slide it in.
It's Gen 2, baby.
Yeah.
This idea
Get
is-
the wireless charger and just set it right there and just
think
like.
like you're at like a fair or somewhere.
Yeah, you can have a
outdoorsy.
Yeah, you can have a
Hey.
solar charger on top.
Well, yeah, it's solar panels. That's the hat. That's
Is it? It's solar. It's solar panels.
it's solar.
Oh
yeah,
man!
that's
Oh,
the
I didn't hear
idea.
that
It's
part
a
about it.
solar charging.
I didn't hear that either. I was just
I try not to listen to you.
It's got solar panels.
Okay,
Good
that
Lord.
changes everything. You got a
It's-
solar
I
panel
think it's
hat. Now we're
awesome.
talking. Now
Yeah.
we're talking. Okay.
And like, I feel like you'd become really popular because someone else's
I
phone
think
is
you would.
dead.
You want?
And then they gotta stay close because they can't trust you to be gone with your phone.
Yeah,
So
I'm
they're
definitely gonna.
I feel like that's a good like promo thing for businesses to hand out. Like, They weren't too
I
expensive.
don't like the little battery things. You got
Put
too
your
many of
logo
those
on
that,
it.
Like, do the hat.
Yeah, my son is going into high school this year, and I think that would
luck.
definitely be the look that he should use going into high school.
Especially if you're a solar company. Like my straw hat that I got is from a solar company, but if they had solar panels on it, everyone's going to talk about it. Like you walk around with solar panels on your head, like it's a conversation.
Yeah, nobody's going to look at you funny. Yeah, that's just
No one thinks you're weird.
Or a conversation stopper. They're like,
I mean, they have those
to that guy.
like clothing. You're talking about clothing stuff. They have like the rings now, like the Oro rings, right? And so then the Amazon has those, the Alexa Echo ones. Have you had those
Meta
before?
has a sweet freaking glass, and I want them so bad, but they really missed the mark here because the type of person that's going to buy them is blind as a bat, like me. And my
Wait,
prescription-
did you have Google Glass?
No, I have a friend that did. No. But I was going to buy the Meta glasses, and I can't get them because my vision is so bad. Like, how dumb
too
is
bad,
that?
yeah.
Like, your
The fames
audience
are
is nerds. Maybe you got to figure this out.
So they just
Here's
can't
my
have as
money.
thick a lens.
Just
All right.
like they're not that thick. Like,
Did you
they're
make
thick.
a complaint? I feel like you should. I bet they would.
Oh, I made a comment and tagged
They'd be like,
them,
"Shut up, nerd!
Yeah.
This isn't for you."
You were too blind for our glasses.
You fit the demographic too perfectly. Like, so it's not for you.
All right. Well, should we wrap this show up? I think we've
Yeah.
been a good episode here. Thanks for watching. The next episode is going to be something awesome, maybe a live one. I don't remember what the order is, but thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.